Welcome to Noventum Service Transformation Center, your hub for service excellence. Here we combine industry standards, cutting-edge technology, and deep expertise to help service leaders like you drive growth, efficiency, and innovation. Today we're excited to introduce Nova, your virtual assistant, built specifically for service and IT leaders to transform their service organization. If you enter the Service Transformation Center, which we call STC in short, you can see Nova already at the bottom right-hand side. It is here and smiles at us.
So after I click on Nova, I'll see a little window, a chat window, just like ChatGPT. But it's not based on general information scraped from the internet, but based on service industry standards and best practices that have been developed over the past 25 years, together with hundreds of the world's leading service businesses.
So we will try an easy, simple question. How can we sell more services? And we can just have a look what Nova tells us. Right now, Nova asks, is this related to marketing and sales? And I say, yes, it is. After that, I will receive some insights that I can use, and I can increase the screen so we can see the details that we will get. So it will generate the answers, and from there we can basically move on. So I'll let Nova build the answer and then start from the top. Nova tells us to sell more services, consider providing incentives for service contract sales, to motivate sales staff, develop a documented service marketing plan, implement a structured service sales approach, and utilize a service product configurator or service portfolio for customer needs. Then we get key points that highlight things. For example, this is for service contract sales, new service propositions. So you can already see to which field the answer relates or the key points. Nova tells us that we should provide incentives, we should focus on new service propositions, document a service marketing plan, and outline strategic objectives. And I will not go through all of them. And then in terms of business implications, what is the implication that we get if we consider those actions? And we can also see the best practice solutions that are suggested. So basically with my answer, I'm getting some links that I can use. For example, I could look into audit standards for contract sales. I could look into performance metrics for new service propositions, or I could look into management practices for the service sales approach. So let's do that and click on service sales approach. And I am getting basically a new component. I am within the best practices model, and I'm looking at the sales component now. So with this, I am getting different categories. One of them is management practices. And for example, it gives me an overview on the service sales approach. It describes what can be done. Then example practices, like how others are doing it, what can be done. For example, a service sales guide could be developed. And the deliverables are also quite important, you get. But that's not all. Beside the management practices, we also have a process that we can show towards service sales, also the input, all of it. And also we are getting the complete process until the end or connected processes. So for example, this one comes in from proactive sales opportunities or marketing and prospecting, and goes through the different processes and then further leads into contracting, or the process ends at this point. Beside the process itself, where we can dig deeper, we also have the roles that are related to service sales. So we have the service sales managers, but we also have performance metrics, KPIs. So what is, for example, the order intake for service? If I look at contract renewal rates, if I click at that, you will see how is it calculated, what is the targeted values that you might achieve, and so forth. And it goes on. We have functional requirements that are related to this. And also, if we have any AI related processes and functional requirements, we will also find them, which is also quite interesting to see. For example, is there any AI integrations within service sales that we could use? And you can see we have all the different functional requirements available, which is also quite important in terms of the service management software later on. We have use cases, user stories, and audit standards. But let's go back to Nova. So this was our first entry, and you can see how comprehensive this can be. But we can also ask, how could we use AI to enhance service sales, for example? And with this, I'm also getting the request, is this related to marketing and sales? Of course it is. And we will get some suggested details on how could AI enhance our service sales. So there is, for example, key points would be to analyze customer data, segmenting the audience effectively is one of the first things I saw. Then what would be the second one? Predictive analytics powered by AI can forecast future customer behaviors. AI can automate lead generation by identifying potential leads, personalized content creation using AI, or analyze customer purchase history. That would be from the ERP system to use that for cross-selling activities or upselling opportunities. So with this, you can see that also our AI connected services and details are available. Here you can see we have the marketing sales AI tools. If I click on that, I already get some practices what we could do using AI for service sales. With this, I hope you get a quick glimpse into Nova, our new virtual assistant, which is always available through the STC. Are you ready to transform your service business? Just send us an email or schedule a call with us, because we will customize it towards your business needs, and we will offer a trial for the STC and also to try Nova.